I get that, but I'm saying, okay, I don't know if it works the same way. But like if a man's trying to mess with my family and I physically do him something, is that the same as me calling on an entity? Yeah, put some candles.
Certain communities are already
just
in the
chapter 6.
spiritual war.
Hold on, 1 second. Let me ask my question, Mosh. So I'm saying though, is there a difference between me going to a man's yard or catching a man on the roadside, gliding on him, doing my thing?
There's no difference.
Physically.
There's no difference.
You get me?
Yeah.
Or hold on, bro. Listen, you don't need to be patient.
I'm listening. I'm hearing the question. I know it was forwarded.
Incantation. Get me?
Man said incantation.
Incantation. Drawing for certain entities and saying, yo, go for him. And then when he goes for him,
the reason why I say
listen. When he goes for him, it's like there's a debt now. Yeah? Because the spirit rid out for me, innit?
Yeah.
Rather than me doing it myself.
True.
And now I feel like the comeback of the physical thing is just physical for physical, or whether I was right or wrong. But for contacting this entity and asking this entity to harm somebody and moving in that realm.
But that's the same.
What is the pain?
I feel like there's a bigger penalty.
A firearm and then come and fire on someone, the penalty might be that.
I feel like there's a lesser penalty than you contacting.
It's personal. That's personal choice. That's your personal decision.
No, but that it is.
No, I don't.
But
I feel like
a man shoots after one of your people, you shoot after him.
Consequences, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. And then individual.
Like, listen, if you're dealing with magic, listen.
I can tell you a story.
Consequences, spiritual consequences are more than physical consequences.
Hold on,
but it's perspective.
Hold on. But there's one thing.
Am I wrong in saying that?
Wait.
It's perspective.
Let me land. Let me land.
How you believe.
As you stated, a man try to ban after me and I ban him back. And you said the consequence is prison, yeah?
Right.
So that's a tangible consequence. You see, if your car ban, whatever it is, that's a different type of consequence. It's past the physical.
It's not even consistent.
You don't understand it though. You don't understand it.
Oh wait, hold on, not a consequence,
enough.
a payment you have to pay.
Thank you.
And it depends on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't understand it enough to.
Would you sell yourself?
On the magnitude.
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because it might not be
To what
anything that
entity?
you expect it
Huh?
to be.
To what entity?
It could only
Does
just
it depend on the
sometimes it
entity?
could just be dedication to a certain way.
All
of
entities come with a
thought or
price.
belief.
That makes
So I'm
sense.
saying, is there an entity
Or
that
a
you would
belief
sell your
system.
soul to?
Never.
Why not?
Because I can't sell my soul.
Why not?
Because my soul is to the one divine creator.
It don't belong to you, bro.
The supreme creator.
You can't sell
I
something
can't
that
sell
doesn't
my...
belong to you.
Thank you.
Oh, go on, why can't you sell your soul?
Because it doesn't belong to you. You can't sell something that doesn't belong to you.
No, you can though.
No,
you
you
can.
sell your bottom hole.
You can. You're a bumhole, bro.
Wow.
It's not a bumhole, bro.
What I'm trying to say
No,
is
but you
can't
know what
sell-
it is? Sometimes in
That was a
certain
thing. What I'm
things,
trying to say is
certain people that want you
can't
to
sell
do
something
certain
that
things
doesn't
for
belong to you.
certain things.
Huh?
Certain people want you to do
take that.
things for certain things. How much they can use you, how much they can take out of you. That's why they use you in a certain way to mess with your mental psyche.
Okay, but hold on. So are you saying, are you familiar with let's say Mephistopheles?
Ooh, interesting to me. I never hear about that.
Mephistopheles.
Teach
I
me.
do know.
Enlighten
It's just the ancient story of a man that basically wanted riches and sold his soul. You believe what do you think about the scriptures?
You know what?
But
Yeah?
let's talk
Let
more
me
about
tell you
Mephistopheles,
something.
because that
Yeah,
is-
we're gonna get there, but
Let
I'm
me
just.
tell you something.
What do you think about the scriptures? Like the
Yes.
Bible?
I'll be real with you. It's not the soul.
Big up Yoda in the
It's-
building.
You get me?
Yoda.
Big up Yoda. But yo, demons can't possess your soul because it's divinely created by the creator.
It's not possessing your soul.
You
It's
know,
not-
Is they
in
would
terms
like.
of possess your physical form.
Thank you.
What it is this, yeah?
Thank you.
When you
Sorry, I was
exist in
wrong.
the spiritual
I was
realm,
wrong.
yeah,
Mm.
and you're not existing in the third dimension, you're bound under different restraints.
Mm.
So within the third dimension, you have the potential to eat and taste and
Yes,
feel
yes.
and have all these experiences.
Yes.
That in the spiritual realm, you don't have those.
Yes.
What's
You
your
don't have those
religion,
parameters.
Mosh?
So the reason why these things happen is so that
What?
they can come back and experience these things.
What's your religion?
I don't believe in religion.
Okay, who's God?
I don't know.
Because you said to the
I
brother
don't
over
know
there,
his name.
you know how I come up religiously.
Yeah,
So how did you come up religiously?
How did I come?
Yeah,
up
like what? Yeah, you said that to
Yeah,
Broski.
off cam. So me and off cam, we went to school together, and our family are religious.
What kind of religion?
We're Christian.
Okay.
Same here, by the way.
So
Your family's Christian as
I
well?
rose
Yes,
up
sir.
Christian. I
Yeah.
grew up with my grandmother, and she was a Christian.
So
So I rose up Christian, and that's the way I received religion. That's the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
I
yeah.
understood
So
and learnt about powers.
you
greater than
branched
myself.
out though at some point. You moved away from because
No, I just
obviously you're
became-
not Christian now. You're saying you're
No,
not religious.
I wouldn't say I'm a Christian now, because to become a Christian, that it's a certain parameters that I don't conform to, and there's also certain things in the Bible that I can't really say that I agree with.
Well, what's anything in the Bible you can tell me you don't agree with? I know
Well,
it's a bit deep, but
There's,
you think of anything?
It's not that I don't agree with. There's just questions that I don't find answers to, and I would say a good 70% of the time when I ask the people that are in the position, I feel
How do you feel
to
about
be able
Islam?
to give me the answers.
How do you feel
They
about
tell me
Islam?
to have faith.
How do you feel about Islam?
Islam seems to be. This is the thing. This is the interesting thing about the difference between Islam and Christianity. Though I won't say which one is right or wrong, if either of them, I would say that when I answer the interesting questions in Christianity that I feel like I need answers to, I'm told to have faith. When I'm asked certain specific questions in Islam, I'm referred back to scriptures that were written in history, which obviously would give somebody something tangible to believe in.
I hear you.
It
man.
doesn't mean that these scriptures are accurate.
I hear you.
It just means that
It's a different
it's a
level of
lot
evidence.
more easier to accept something as truth if I have something documented.
I think
than
you just
to
you
have
just
faith.
spoken to weak Christians. You get me? I think both.
Yeah, I have.
Because if you speak to strong Muslims and strong Christians, they're both very compelling.
There are strong Muslims
which in a
and
way
weak
kind of,
Muslims.
which in a way
There are
kind of
strong
cancels
Christians
each other
and
out.
weak Christians.
Definitely.
Like when
I
you
agree
meet
with that.
intelligent scholars of their religion, you come to realize that everybody thinks their thing is right. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah, I
just
see the
respect. I
truth.
respect. I can't really.
Are you a Christian?
I can't pick and choose between them. Am I a Christian? No, I'm not a Christian. No.
And you're not a Muslim either.
No,
But are you religious?
no, I'm not. Well, because I'm not part of any organized religion.
But do you believe in the Most High?
Of course, yeah,
What does
I
that
do.
mean to
Definitely.
you?
What does that mean to me?
Who
You know
is
what
the
it is?
Most High?
Let me say this to you, yeah. And I always say this, right? I come to a realization that I was never given the opportunity to not believe in God.
Yeah.
And that's the realest talk I can give you.
Yeah.
Like, as in,
And it's
I was
like
never left alone to discover God on my own, and
come
I
from the
think
same
most of
place.
us weren't. And I sometimes I wonder if society was set like that for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
so
that's
my
certain
default
parameters,
setting
isn't it?
is to believe in God, but
Yeah.
I'd be an idiot if I didn't tell you that I weren't influenced to believe in God.
But it has
Whether I
to be
believe
on
in
a
God
certain-
now or not, which I do, I can't tell you that I would have if I wasn't taught about God by other people.
But this is why I feel like
It's deep,
partially
innit?
it has to be kind of a setup. Unless it was perfect at once and it's boiled down to a setup. Because in 2025, going into 2026, if you're born in an Islamic country, then
You're Muslim,
you're going to be a Muslim.
basically.
If you're born in a Hindu country, you're going to be a Hindu.
I mean,
You don't have the
I agree
opportunity
with
to
you.
explore.
That's less and less
religion-
now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Than
you
it
don't
was.
have the- yeah.
And it's getting less and less.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
more
But-
opportunity.
but
You
we're
say
gonna
that.
say
You get me? You
statistically,
can find
yeah.
Somalis that ain't Muslim
Alright,
now.
let me-
You know what I mean? Like,
Alright,
you know what I mean?
let me
You know what I mean?
rephrase what I said.
There's
Let
it.
me rephrase what I
No,
said.
no, you're right though. What you're saying,
Before
but
you
it's
have the
changing now.
opportunity to explore religion, you will be endorsed a religion.
Yeah, promoted.
Depending
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your
Geographic
code,
location,
location, or your
race,
demographic.
whatever.
or-
Yeah,
All right, cool.
there's something set for
So-
you already from you.
So
step
let's
up.
say this now. Let's say the person, yeah, who is born in the location where Islam is the
prominent. Yeah.
or Hinduism,
Yeah, whatever.
or
Yeah.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
When you're born, right, and you're educated in along a certain path,
Or Gusu.
Or Gusu. Gusu, whatever you want.
Now I'm saying Gusu now. And Gusu is something different. Gusu is like a wash. It's an Islamic wash. I'm saying Gusu like... Voodoo. You're changing it now. Is it voodoo now?
It's a different thing.
There's many ways to say it. Santeria,
You're doing
voodoo.
crazy eyes. He's saying that and doing crazy eyes. I watch Gabs. Watch Gabs. This is Gabs. Many ways to say it.
There aren't many ways to say it. There aren't many ways to say it. First of all, you have to understand that there aren't many ways to say it. All these names that we're mentioning are different things. It's like saying that Pentecostal is another way to say Jehovah's Witness. It's not another way to say it.
It's not. Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness is not another way to say Roman Catholic. It's not. It's not. So what you're saying is inaccurate. It's not. They're not.
But he's agreeing.
They're all different things.
100%.
They've got similarities, but they're very much all different.
We all interlink.
But I think, do you know what it is as well? I think, all right, the same way, like you said, it's cultural, isn't it? Like if you're in an Islamic state, or whatever, you're gonna. If you're in a Christian.
Oh yeah, wait.
Let me just say one word. Like for example, you see food now. There could be cultural food, but there might be something that you don't like. And that's because I don't like eating cheese by itself. You know
Right.
you know what I mean? So therefore, I think people need to be given.
You know, like a bit of Stilton.
Nah, blood.
Come on.
But people need to be given the choice to believe.
I think it's just a way to box us in. We've been given options to choose from. Just like.
But then there's certain people that are forced to be in that. You're forced, and if you don't, you go against that.
But this is what I'm saying.
Wait,
if there's a Most High,
let me ask you this:
somewhere above all of this.
What's the difference between culture and religion? Because culture is a strong part of it.
Culture is food, dressing, the way we talk, the way we influence each other as a people.
But once you say the influence of each other, that can actually include religion as well. Because culturally, if there's
religion
a culture
can be a part of
deep.
culture.
That's
Deep.
what
So,
I'm
listen, is there a Guzu book? Let's get back to it. Is there a Guzu book? No, let's get back to it.
Okay.
Like, in Santeria, do you draw pentagrams and stuff like that?
We
No,
all
it's
draw
not
pentagrams, bro.
Pentagrams, yeah.
It's only to influence energy.
Okay. Does the energy have a personality, a name?
You know what the pentagram represents?
So you say Vudun. So someone said Papa Legba and that. That's Vudun. Someone said Papa Legba, yeah. No, Papa Legba, Shango, whatever. But you believe you that's an entity or an energy to you. Is that actual personality?
It's an energy,
So
which
it's
is
not-
a personality. Because I am also an energy who holds a personality.
Real talk.
Yeah,
We're gonna get back to flowing in a minute still.
Yeah, no, I hear that. It's getting judgy still.
Okay.
Yo, it's been judgy.
It don't mean no negativity. You understand? It's positivity, man. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Spirituality is
This beat sounds judgy now.
You know what I mean?
It does sound judgy, man. It never sounds
This is judgy, yeah, it's judgy.
subconscious judgmentation.